Why is it that sometimes we're so disciplined and other times we can't even recognize ourselves? It's same me, but why do I sometimes win and sometimes mess everything up? You know something that's actually confusing? How you can be the same person with the same dreams, but your life doesn't always move the same way. Like, there are seasons where everything just aligns. You wake up so early, you're disciplined, you're posting your content, chasing your goals, doing what you said you would do. Even you will be surprised at yourself. Like, is this really me? Then suddenly, something just switches. You start postponing things. You say, I will do it later, and later never comes. Even replying messages feels like work. Now you're looking at yourself like, weren't you the same person that was serious last week? And that's the confusing part because it's still you. Same phone, same ideas, same 24 hours. So what changed? Wait, let me make it real. Have you ever planned your life at night? You opened your notes app, you write. Tomorrow, wake up around 6 a.m., pray, work, film content, edit, post. That night, you're like a CEO, a focused woman, a different human being entirely. Then morning comes, alarm rings. You say, just 5 more minutes. Next thing, it's 10:47 a.m. Now your whole plan is already shattered. So what happened? Did your dream disappear overnight? No. The truth is, there are two different versions of you. The one that plans and the one that executes. And they don't always agree. Mm-mm. The planning you is thinking about the future, soft life, money, peace, growth. But the present you, she's thinking about comfort, sleep, rest, avoiding stress entirely. And you know what? Most times, comfort wins. Yes. That's why sometimes you succeed. In that moment, you actually chose your future over your comfort. And sometimes you don't because comfort quickly took over. Let's talk about something very real: procrastination. People think it's laziness, but if we're being honest, it's not. Sometimes you're not avoiding the work, you're avoiding how the work makes you feel. For example, you want to start posting videos, but you keep saying, I'll start when I have better lighting, I'll start when I look better, you know. I'll start when I'm fully ready, when I have a good smartphone. But deep down, you're just scared. Scared of what if nobody watches? What if people laugh? What if I'm not good? So instead of starting, you scroll, you watch other people do exactly what you want to do, and tomorrow that feels safer. Another example, if you want to save money, you even tell yourself, this month I'll be disciplined. Then once one thing happens, you're stressed, you're tired. Next thing you're ordering food, buying things you didn't plan, and you tell yourself, I deserve it. And yes, you do deserve enjoyment, but that small amount of comfort, it slowly moves you away from the life you said you wanted. That's how it happens. Not big failure, just small, quiet choices every day. And here's another truth nobody likes to admit. Sometimes you don't fail because it's hard. You fail because you're not emotionally ready. Because chasing goals is not just work hard and succeed, it comes with rejection, doubt, embarrassment, slow progress, days where it feels like nothing is working. And not everybody is ready for that reality. That is the fact. That's why too many people can on the same thing. One keeps going, the other stops halfway. It's not always about who is smarter, it's about who can handle the uncomfortable parts longer. And let me say something very honest. Sometimes the reason you succeeded before was because your environment helped you. Maybe you had support, maybe you had less stress, maybe your mind was just in a better place. So now things are different. Life is heavier, and suddenly it feels harder to be the same disciplined you. It doesn't mean you're a failure, it just means you're human. So instead of asking, why am I inconsistent? Maybe ask, what is actually making this hard for me right now? Because awareness changes everything. And the truth is, people who eventually win in life are not the same ones who are always motivated. It sounds somehow right. They are the ones who understand themselves. They notice when they're avoiding things. They notice when they are overwhelmed. They adjust and they keep going anyway. Even if it's small, even if it's messy, even if it is not perfect. Because at the end of the day, success is not about being your best self all the time. It's about who you are on the days you don't feel like trying. Because honestly, it's not big moments that change your life. It is the small decisions that you make on the days nobody sees you.